What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's been 30 days, 30 days since November 18th that I decided to stake time tokens in Wonderland. I'm going to show y'all my results, how I'm doing. We're going to look at the price. We'll look at Danny's Twitter. We'll look at the rebase projects, all that. So let's get right into it. Now, to start off, I'm really trying not to be disheartened. I know this play for me is not the same as me jumping into Galaxy Goggle. This, in terms of APY compared to Galaxy Goggle, this number is very minuscule compared to that. It is still, in the grand scheme of things, something you don't see every day. It's a massive APY percentage, but still, just compared to all these stuff that's coming out, all these new Forks and DAO projects that are, offering just ridiculous. It's almost like a competition at this point, with Ragnarok and Ice and Life. It's just people are pulling out their money because they're trying to chase the quickest buck. So it's whoever's offering the highest APY, which I think is a dangerous game, because if I was to look at Wonderland, they have a couple doxed founders, or co-founder and co-founder, should I say, developers. So there's people open about the project, and there's a lot of trust in the project. There's a good community behind it. There's a lot of passionate, time people that trust the project. So I can't just jump into all these crazy Forks and DAO projects just because they're offering a very enticing APY number, because to me it doesn't look sustainable. They're not too worried about their runway time. It's just like, hey, let's try to entice buyers and, offer this, and then it could be a rug, or we don't know how to maintain this project, so it just, sinks like the Titanic. Anyways, so this is more of a long-term play for me. I still have faith. I am holding long-term, trying to stay optimistic, trying not to be disheartened, because this price does not look good, guys. Let's just be honest. No, last time I checked, it's nowhere near the backing price, which is around, they keep kind of dropping it. It's either in the 1600s or the 1700s, but just a week or two ago, and seeing a $6,000, $7,000 time, this is just not the sight that somebody wants to see as far as price goes. But if we do look at the charts, let's go over to the price side of things. We actually did have a little bounce up, 33.75. That was yesterday, and traded sideways for a long time. This is just the past 24 hours, and looks like we are really playing with fire, inching towards the $3,000. And I know we've been below that too, but maybe that's a good form of support there, the $3,000 mark, and we've just kind of been bouncing around that. Past 7 days, look at this. This is a week ago, or not even a week, 6 days. 4,600. I would rather see that right now. I might be breaking even if that was the case. Here was that super low of 28. And like I said, it's been a battle. It's been an ultimate struggle. I'm hoping in the next 30 days things will look up. Now, if you look at the max chart going back to early September, you can see that it looks like Ohm's chart as far as being cyclical, where this would go down and then come back up and go down, come back up, which is usually the case with a lot of projects. But I thought somebody brought up a good point. Olympus is a very good example to compare because it's the OG. It's been around the longest. You see how the pattern is. It's went up, tanked, went up a little bit, came back down, went up a lot, came back down. So it's just choppy, but it's almost, in a pattern. So let's get on with get on with some other stuff here. So Danny has still been active on Twitter, as he always is. He's quite the character, and he's one of the main reasons why I'm so trustworthy with Wonderland. I'm balls deep longing. So he even recognizes this is probably going to be a long-term battle, and maybe 3-4 months down the road, the tables will turn and we will all be profitable. I haven't seen very many people who aren't in the red, who are not at a loss with this project, so it's not unheard of. But it's good to see that he's very active with the community and tweeting a lot. He has a large following, over 200,000 followers, so it's always good to see. I was looking at the rebase projects by market cap earlier, and I noticed that the volume's pretty down. I know Jade had a lot of people fuming yesterday. They had delayed the airdrop news, and they were trying to sort that out. I guess they did get it sorted out. I don't know all the details behind that. I'm not invested in Jade, but I know it caused a lot of controversy. Hector still looks okay to me. I've been in their Discord a little. They seem like a pretty solid project. Wonderland, this number was, I think, over 100 million pretty recently. Volume overall seems down. Olympus is under 100 million. So, and my baby GG is at almost 15, even though it's a smaller project, but still good to see. Volume overall seems down. Maybe it's because we're a week out from Christmas and people are pulling out funds to do some last minute shopping. Let's go to the Wonderland site, and we can see that the APY is almost 82,000. That's been pretty steady, anywhere from 70 to 90,000 in that range. Treasury balance looks really good. A lot of people staked in this. And here's my numbers right now, guys. I'm just going to refresh this because, that was probably not necessary, but just to get a fresh start on the rebase, next rebase time, countdown, I should say. 3 hours and 49 minutes. My staked balance is 1.069. So I started this on November 18th. I had put in $5,000 worth of time at a price of $8K, giving me 0.61 time. So I've earned about 0.4 time, and we can do that math. Let's see what my current, let me just paste that. So I'm still down $700, roughly $640. I'm sorry, $1,600. Should I say $1,600 to $1,700 is what I'm down currently, because I put in $5,000. So not looking great. I've earned, and this is a rough estimate, but I've made about 0.4. So in the past month, I've earned about $1,200, $1,250 as it sits worth of time rebased rewards. And my next reward amount, I'm really not making a ton. It doesn't look too good, but you can see per rebase period, I'm making $20. So I'm making about $61 a day as it sits at the current price. So everything's been pretty steady. The price, I'm just waiting for it to climb back up. It could be any day now. Maybe once we get past holidays and people aren't spending as much, and the news gets out, and these Ohm Forks and DAO projects get more exposure. Maybe that will help out everything. But please drop a like on this video, guys. I will continue to provide more content and show y'all how I'm doing throughout this journey. And I really appreciate y'all for watching. We're well over 1,000 subs now, so that's good to see. And I will catch y'all on the next episode. Have a good day.